Hello and welcome to my channel. If it's the first time here, my name is Millie and I love any makeup, especially shiny, shifty, and sparkly eyeshadows. And today I have an amazing collaboration for you. This is a beautiful, beautiful palette by Annette's Makeup Corner here on YouTube and Menagerie Cosmetics. Honestly, this is such a great match for a collab. I was so excited when I saw the sneak peeks, and I was lucky enough to be one of the 400, I think it was 400 or 500 people to be able to grab this palette during the first launch, and they're going to be restocking it tomorrow, and I will put up the time up on the screen. So if you're interested, then definitely set your alarms. They will have more in stock. So let's talk about the palette. I absolutely love the artwork on the cover. As always, Menagerie absolutely kills it with some beautiful artwork. And then the inside of the palette, the color story of course is colorful. If you know Annette, if you've been subscribed to her, then you know she loves her colorful makeup, which is another reason I was super excited for this collab, because I knew she would come out with a really beautiful and fun color story. And you know I love my super colorful eyeshadows, especially metallic, super shiny, shifty metallics, and really bright and colorful eyeshadows. So that's why this palette was definitely something I wanted to get my hands on. And Annette does have a video up with 10 looks with this palette, and they're all so beautiful. So if you need some more inspiration, definitely make sure to check it out, as well as her reveal video. I will link all the information down below, as well as her Instagram. She really loves her indie makeup. So let's get right into the 4 looks, and then I'll give you some of my thoughts at the end of the video. So I'm priming with the Natasha Denona primer, going in with Metamorphosis. I'm putting that right in the inner portion of my crease. I'm going to be doing one of my kind of most favorite recent shapes I've been doing pretty often. I just love the way that it looks on my hooded eyes. So I'm just putting that in, and we're not going to take it all the way. We're just going to kind of fling it out that way, and putting in a new into that, mixing it. So kind of like basically deepening it up, if you will, in a way. Keep adding on a little bit more. And then going back in with Metamorphosis and just blending that into the edge of that. So we're gonna stop it right there. Then I'm going in with the blue shade right on the outer corner. We're going to be basically using that as like a wing. Super pigmented. I'm definitely getting some kick up in the pan, which is very normal for Menagerie Cosmetics matte eyeshadows. And bringing it underneath my lower lash line. And then taking Metamorphosis right next to that. Next, I'm going to cut the crease, but like just like a half a crease. And so I'm just gonna bring that high up so that when I open my eye, you can see where it goes. And I'm gonna swipe it downward. I'm using the Glam Light icing. I'm kind of bringing it out this way as well. I'm gonna tap it here. It is mixing with the purple a little bit, but that's fine. I'm going to go in with just a little bit more to really get a sharp line. And I need to bring it higher up here. And then just, again, wing it out, bring it down. I picked up some Tranquil, and I'm going to be putting that right into the crease and swiping it downward into the blue. I did not use any sort of glitter primer or anything. Oh, it is crumbly. I think I picked up too much. Definitely picked up too much. But it's okay, I can just wipe it off. I'm gonna go back in with the blue and just tap it across the lash line where I might have lost it because of the shimmer. And that's also going to be my inner corner highlight. And in the waterline, I put the Juvia's Place eyeliner in. So here's the first finished look. I did end up layering Tickle from Sugar Drizzle in my waterline for an extra little bit of sparkle there, or shine. So here's Royal. Second look, priming again with the Natasha Denona primer. So I'm going in with Luna right in the crease. Again, very, very pigmented. I am wondering if these blues and greens, and probably the pink and the purple, will stain, since the Whale Song palette for me stains pretty badly, like even just swatching it, which is not really an issue, but I just wanted to mention that. Putting in Cocoon on the outer corner, and this is going to be a semi, like, simpler kind of look. Winging it out as usual. And bringing Cocoon under my lower lash line as well. Just extending that. I'm going to go in with Sunbeam on the lid. And we're going to see if I can kind of almost use it to basically cut the crease without actually cutting the crease. I know these shimmers are meant to be used without any sort of glitter primer or anything like that, nothing tacky. These are supposed to work really great, so I think that's good. I kind of like the little shine up above, so when I look up you can still kind of see it. So then I'm gonna go in with Monarch right in the center. And blend it into Sunbeam, as well as the deeper green corner. And that definitely is nice. They feel a little chunky. I don't know. I was expecting them to be a little smoother. So I'm going to go in with my finger and just tap it on. I'm curious to see when I use my finger. I feel like I can smooth it out better with my finger than taking Monarch again and just putting it in the center. I'm going to extend Sunbeam as my inner corner highlight. In this eye, I layered the LA Girl liner in Gotcha with Moonbeam from Sugar Drizzle for just that little extra pop of something something in the waterline. Right, I'm going to be doing a wing with the eyeshadow, so I'm going in with Morpho. This is such a pretty shimmer. I don't have any glitter glue down or anything, just going straight in with this brush. Oh, that is so pretty. And I'm starting off the wing. It's going to be relatively thick, I think. And winged out quite a bit. Just gonna go under my lower lash line right away, just start connecting that. I do feel like some of the shimmer like kind of came off and it's just leaving like a matte underbase. Going in with Fluttery right in the crease. I'm just gonna be blending that in there and not really taking it all the way. Just want a little bit of a blend. And then taking Chrysalis and blending it into the blue. I'm going to kind of keep the wing shape with it, but start to kind of feather it out on the edge in here. And I am getting definitely some fallout. This is a little bit on the chunky side. And then taking Sunbeam on the inner corner, I picked up way too much. I'm actually just going to go in with my finger to smooth it out. And this doesn't have to be nice and neat. I'm not trying to do like a full sharp line there. I'm going to go back in with just a little bit more and bring it a little bit higher. Kind of just winging this look. Literally. Anyways, I'm going to wipe off some of this fallout. And then taking Chrysalis and putting it underneath my lower lash line. Oh my god, so much pigmentation. I had a lot on my brush, so I have to clean that up again. And then going in with Sunbeam and basically using it as an inner corner. For this look, I'm going to do a halo eye, so I'm going in with Luna and putting that right in the center in my crease. super pigmented. I did have just a tiny amount of staining from doing the looks yesterday, but really small, tiny amount. I'm taking Cocoon and just tapping it on the inner corner and then blending it into the lighter green. And then doing the same thing on the outer corner. Taking Cocoon and putting it under my lower lash line on the outer portion to connect it. Just winging it out a little bit because I can't help myself apparently. And then just a little bit under my lower lash line. And on my lid, I'm going in with Evolution. So pretty. Just putting that right in the center. That is stunning. And I'm going to take it under my lower lash line as well. I'm going to use Tranquil as an inner corner highlight. And then I'm taking just a tiny bit of Sunbeam and putting it in the center where I put the shimmery green for just like a little bit more of a highlight. To finish off these looks, I used the Alter Ego Lashes in Amour, and then in the waterline I have Plum from Beauty Creations on this side and Lime Time on this side. So here's the third finished look. And here's the last and fourth finished look. So I've tried quite a bit of Menagerie Cosmetics matte formulas as well as shimmer formulas. I have pretty much almost all of their eyeshadow palettes except the one with the lion on it. I just totally forgot what it was called. But anyways, I would say I would have pretty decent experience, and I do have multiple looks up with all those other palettes as well. And the matte formula seems right on par, very pigmented and also a little bit powdery in the pan. So if that's something you don't like, that's just something to keep in mind. I don't personally mind it because I actually didn't really experience any fallout with the mattes. It was really the shimmers. The shimmers seem, some of them especially, seem a little bit on the like chunkier side. They're not like flaky and dry or like larger particle kind. They're just like the way that they're pressed. They're just a little bit chunky, which is no problem, but definitely you have to be careful going in. I did end up picking up a little bit too much with the brush because of just, they seem to be a little bit like less harder pressed in the center. And that's not really something I'm used to experiencing with Menagerie shimmers. I feel like theirs are very smooth for the most part from the ones that I at least remember that I have tried from the UL Song palette, and like Wolflane comes to mind, and that one's really smooth. So, but these are so pigmented. You definitely don't need a glitter primer unless you want to make sure that you get the best wear time possible. If you have hooded oily lids such as myself, I would probably use it just, you know, to make sure, but otherwise they're super metallic. You can just put these on with a finger or with a brush really easily, which I love that about them. And I love the colors in here. I could just do so many looks with this palette. Truly, 4 looks is definitely not even close to what is possible with this palette, and I'm excited to use it some more. And this is kind of like one of my like special little palettes in my collection that I will hold near and dear to my heart because I love Annette, and I'm so happy that she got this opportunity. So Annette, congratulations on this amazing collab. That's everything for this video. Let me know in the comments below if you are going to be picking this up or trying to be picking it up in the restock. And if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to my channel, I would love it if you subscribe. There's so much indie makeup content already on my channel and much more to come. You don't want to miss out. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time.